I've been meaning to put together a video on the Croc for like a year. So I have failed at doing it, and there's just so much to share about this place, and I just haven't had the time to put together like very detailed research. And I decided today, like, I don't care. I'm just going to tell you what I know about the Croc, and then you can check it out and make your own decision about it's something if that's interesting to you or not. The name the Croc, it doesn't, I know it sounds weird. It's like, that's not usually something that's like a positive connotation. Like, I personally think of like, oh, that's a Croc. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with that. It's Ray and Joan Kroc, who my understanding is that they owned McDonald's, or they were partners in McDonald's, something about McDonald's, and had all of this money, and they dedicated some money towards these Kroc Centers, which are not in every city. I had never heard of it before moving here, but there is one in Coeur d'Alene, and it is on Ramsey, like very close to I-90. So a pretty convenient location, whether you are living like in Hayden or like Northwest Coeur d'Alene, or if you live in downtown. I have had a couple of buyers that their criteria was, I want to be within 15 minutes from the Kroc Center. And I know for us, when we were looking for our more like permanent house, that was one of my criteria, because my kids love it. They love the swimming facility there. They have really good swim lessons. And they have childcare, where it's called the Zone for kiddos 6 and up. And before that, it's called Playcare. The Zone is, if you're a member, you get 2 hours at the Zone every day, included in your membership, which is a huge deal. And then Playcare, if you are there's like different levels of membership. So I think if you're like silver, you pay less every month, but then you have to pay, it's like $10 for 2. I don't remember what it is. Like, call them, find out. But it was pretty affordable to get the 2 hours. So what do I know about the Croc that I want to share with you? Their indoor swimming area it's really nice. Like, they have a lazy river, which the kids love. They have a big play structure, like splash pad area for littler ones. There's a huge slide, which is really fun. I think kids have to be like 48 inches tall to go down that slide by themselves. And then they just have a pool. It's hot in there. Like, they crank up the heat, so you're not going to be freezing your tushy off when you're in there. Oh, they also have a hot tub inside that kids can use during like family rec swim. And then there's also a hot tub outside that's like no kids, like no children allowed. You can't go in there. What else do I want to tell you? One of my favorite things about the Croc is that you can take your kids to the Zone or Playcare, and they also have a coffee shop. So I have been a member of gyms. I'm always a member of gym. I like to work out. It's like always something that I aspire to do every day. I go through like months of not working out. So I'm working on that, of being more consistent. But the gym that I used to be a member of, you could use the daycare, but then the expectation was like, and now like go work out. There was no other option. And sometimes when I had like littles and I had to work, I would put kids in daycare and I would like go hide somewhere in the gym and use my phone as a hotspot and like be on my computer, just like waiting for someone to come out on the corner and tell me I have to, go get my kids or something. Not at the Croc. Like, you can put your kids in the Zone and you can go get a cup of coffee. They have tables. You can sit there and you can work on your computer. Other people are doing it. It's not frowned upon, which I really appreciate. And during the summer, this was kind of like my saving grace when I had like this weird 2-week period where my littlest was no longer in preschool, but she, obviously wasn't ready for the big kid camps. And so I would put her into the play care there for a couple hours. And then they also do camps, and I would just hang out and I would work in the cafe. My office is also super close by, and so it was really convenient. All right, so best thing that as a parent with young kids is that the daycare facilities there, Playcare and the Zone. The Zone is really actually fun. My son, who is 7, loves it because they have Mario Kart. He loves to play Mario Kart, and so that's been really fun for him. They have air hockey. They have a ping pong table, I think, or is it something else? I can't remember. Anyways, it's fun. They do crafts in there for both like the big kid room and the smaller kid room. Also at the Croc, they've got that pool that I talked about, and then they also do swim lessons, and they do have like an Olympic length swimming pool in a different area. And one of my daughters has done swim lessons there, and we thought it was really good. She had made it up to the level where it was no longer just like, oh, we're splashing your face and making you do these different skills. Like they were like making her go the whole time. It was like 30 minutes and she was never out of the water. She was always swimming, working on skills within swimming, which I'm not a swimmer. I don't actually know what all those skills are, but she liked it. She did really well at it. And then also it is a gym, so they do have workout stuff. I've used their weight room. I have used their like cardio, like ellipticals, treadmills, that kind of stuff. It's good. Sometimes it gets crowded, so just keep that in mind. And I have not done group fitness there, which is weird because I love group fitness, but I have not tried out the group fitness classes yet. And I've also heard that they have like water massage. I don't know what that is, so I'll find out and let you know if I ever explore that. If you do have kids in the area, they do camps. So summer camps are super fun there. I signed up my kids for those last summer. You have to you gotta be on it signing up because it's very popular and you will miss your chance to get a spot if you don't just like get in there first. And I think if you're a gold member, which is like the highest level, you can sign up for things first. Like you get first shot at signing up for swim lessons. You get first shot at signing up for camps. It's really not that much more to be a gold level member. I think that we, as a family of 6, it was around $80 a month for us, for all 6 of us to be members, which I thought was a really good deal compared with what I was paying at my club in Southwest Washington. It was a lot more there. I mean, it was more than that just for me and my husband to be members. And then when we went up to gold, I went up to gold because one, I wanted the play care for my littlest to just be like, I didn't want to have to go pay extra at the front desk and go show a receipt every time. I was like, I just want to know that I can like put her in there for the 2 hours and it's part of my membership and I don't have to worry about it. And then I also realized that you get a discount for the camps if you're a gold member. So that just made sense because during the summer, I do rely heavily on camps to keep my kids entertained and just like out of my business. Like I want to spend time with them and have fun, but I also have a job and I like can't have someone saying I'm bored in my face all day, every day. So there was that. And then Kroc also has a church. So if you are interested in like looking for somewhere, I've never been to their church service there, but they do have a church and it is a community center. So if you have heard me talk about the Christian Youth Theater events, those events are all not events, like the plays, they are held at the Kroc. So keep that in mind. They have like a big stage, an auditorium, a lot of my niece's ballet recital was at the Kroc. So it's just kind of a common place to do that. 3 more things. They have an indoor playground called Huckleberry Hollow, which is for littles. I think you have to be under 48 inches to go in there. And that's super fun. So just look on their website. If you are just visiting, just go check it out. I think you can just get a day pass and go put your kid in there. And like you do have to be with your kid when they're in there. But my daughter loved it. It's like a multi-story indoor play structure. So much fun. Get their wiggles out. I feel like in North Idaho during the winter when it's so snowy and wet, like we need this stuff to do inside to keep the kids sane and to keep us sane. They also have a big gym for basketball. I'm sure they have pickleball in there. I think everybody has pickleball now. And they do a big, another, like if you're a young family, I don't know what the days are. You can look on their website, but they have an open play where they bring out all of these toys into the gym, like the basketball area. They have this giant inflatable castle and the kids just go crazy playing in there. Another just awesome option for like a rainy day or, it's cold outside. You can't really go to the park. You can go do the indoor playground at the Kroc. I have not succeeded at making any friends there. I don't think that I was ever regular enough in going to like see familiar faces, but I did notice that like other people are like meeting with their friends there. So that's like a hard thing of when you're moving to a new area and making friends. And sometimes it's just like the consistency of like seeing a familiar face and eventually chatting. But I did notice there was like mom groups meeting there. You can get a day pass, but I think the day passes are like silly expensive compared to just becoming a member, like $20 a day versus like, whatever, like a similarly low number for just being a member there per month. So Don't quote me on those numbers. These are all kind of rusty from last year when I was going through this decision-making process. But we've been a member there for about a year. And I think that the favorite thing that we have about the Croc is definitely play care and open swim, because my kids love to swim, and it is a great indoor facility for them to go like get that energy out when there's not a lot of outdoor options when it's so cold during the winter. So there you have it. There's my little spiel about the Croc. Sorry, I didn't like do research on this one. I'm just telling you about my own experiences of going there. And if you had never heard of the Croc, now you know what it is. And if you want more information, I'll put a link down below in the description so that you can check out their website. That's all I have. Now you know. All right. All right. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye.